Make sure we are okay. Hey, hey, you all. Hello, hello. If you are on, say hi. I see 3 people. I apologize for being late. It's been a rather chaotic evening. But I appreciate y'all waiting for me. Let me get set up so I can see this real quick. Oh no, my daughter's overly large cat is going to make lots of noise, and I apologize right now. Mookie, go. Go. Hopefully I can see comments in just a second. And before anybody asks, this is my glittering sweatshirt, so hi. Thank you. If you are on, say hello. Hopefully I will be able to see comments. Okay, how do I turn the volume off on this thing? Be smarter than the computer, Sarah. That might be difficult. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys. Do not have my poop in a group tonight. It's just not a thing, apparently. Why can't I go down? Okay, there we go. Okay, so the only thing that we are not going to be able to do tonight is I'm not going to be able to put the vinyl on. I did not get it weeded, and honestly, you know how epoxy gets to that point where it's like it's dry, but you can still feel like it's kind of tacky? That's where this is at, so I don't feel comfortable. As it is, I'm going to have to go through and wipe it down with some alcohol, but look how pretty they turned out. There's the big one. And this little one is seriously like my pride and joy. It's so stinking cute. I can't even. And I'm going to tell you what, that Robin Hood with that Sugar Plum Fairy is absolutely phenomenal pairing together. So I'm just going to go over this real quick. This will be a very quick live for the majority. I'm sure you guys can all put on the vinyls yourselves. Obviously, I wasn't going to weed it in front of you. I'm just going to show you what I do as far as doing the outline. I use these. See if I can see it. I'm in the camera frame here. I have these Deco Color Premium Metallic Paint Markers. You know, they're fairly cheap. I think they're like $2 or $3. I think I picked this one up at Walmart, to be honest. They're nothing spectacular. You can order them off of Amazon if you're not close to a Walmart. And I'm literally just going to take this and I'm going to prime it and make sure it is there. And I'm going to gently trace around my little beard just to give him some definition. And this is why I don't worry too much if you still see the pencil lines through the white, because you can just trace over it and it disappears. And if you're feeling real crafty, you can go in and add, you know, like beard hair marks if you want. I am not that crafty, so I am not going to do that. I outline the beards first. Do that on this one too. Try not to leave too many smudge marks on this because this one is actually, they're all going to customers, so. If you guys are asking questions, I cannot see them. There's nothing like Facebook acting a fool. And today was about the Mondayest Monday ever. And can I just say, if you are a teacher, I totally respect you. Teachers deserve raises. A 2-week paid, all-included vacation, and as much wine or whatever you drink or not included too. All done with that one. Really simple. My favorite part of this whole doing the gnomes is actually doing the boots. A boot. Well, hello, Lisa Dodd. And I wish I had your weather right now. It's got to be warmer where you're at today. The marker I am using is, you can buy them at Walmart or any craft store. This one is a Deco Color Premium Prime Metallic Paint Marker. You can get them in gold, silver. I think there's a bronze one. I even think there's a rose gold one now too. They're like $2 or $3. This one I'm almost fairly certain I got at Walmart. Actually, I might have actually taken this from my daughter. I'm not sure because she stole a couple of mine. Thank you. I am sure it's so nice there. Well, hello, Angela. I am so sorry, you guys, that I am late. My husband, he works, he drives for Amazon, and, you know, it's obviously the chaotic, busy season, and, he got out a little bit later, and he was driving, and the power steering pump went out on our truck, so I had to go, drive, like, 40 minutes to go follow him home to make sure he made it home. So, gotta love it. You're welcome. If I don't see your guys' questions, there is a delay between the phone and the computer, so I'm so sorry. I will catch up with any questions that I miss. But just know I'm really happy you guys are here with me. So, the other dilemma I ran into is that my black acrylic paint came up missing to do the boots. So I found this one, and I actually like it a lot. It's called Pavement. It's just that apple barrel. I think they're like 50 cents to 75 cents at Walmart as well. Same thing, acrylic paint. This is just like a dark charcoal gray. Or I guess it's supposed to look like pavement. It doesn't, but whatever. Let me see. Probably help. I could probably see your guys' comments if I turn this off. There we go. And it has been super cold here, and I really should have busted out my, I have a little infrared heater that I normally use. I don't point it directly at my cups. I put it in the general vicinity when it's cooler. It just helps with the dry time. And I did not do that. I guess I didn't really realize how cold it was outside today, but it's, yeah, you know, December, Michigan. I'm pretty impressed we don't have a foot of snow by now, but yeah. Guess I'm not going to jinx it too much either. Okay, so I'll do this little guy, start with this little guy first. So the boots are easy, and just know if you make a mistake, you can always go back and take it off. That is the great thing about doing this after it's already been epoxied once. So you're going to kind of decide where your middle piece is here, where your boots are going to meet. And I always make a little mark right there, just so it's like the middle of the beard, so I have a guide. You don't have to have a great steady hand for this, but it's helpful. And I do a general outline take it in between and bring it down. I kind of like it so they're comical. You know, they're oversized feet. They're cute little gnomes. It really is cold in here today. I don't know. Maybe my husband, I bet you turned my heat down. Would not surprise me. I threw in my glitter sweatshirt. That's what I call my tie-dye sweatshirt, because I wear it while I'm crafting, because, you know, glitter gets everywhere. And epoxy and everything else that could possibly end up with Mod Podge all over me, glue, glitter. I'm pretty sure glitter just comes out of my pores these days. There's no escaping it. Normally I would use a thinner brush too, but I don't know where my paintbrushes went. If you guys missed my first live, I explained that we had a small flood in my basement again, and until we get that situation taken care of, my crafting space is now my dining room. So that's fun. And this is the first time that we were able to use the table the other night, because, you know, I use it for my crafting area, and normally it's covered. And well, let's just say I left my husband and my son in charge of putting some stuff away to clear off the table, and now I don't know where anything is. So that's fun. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm just doing the outlines for the boots. And if I say that funny, that's because I've been living in the north too long. And I try to get it so it is even with the other side. And if you hear my husband and son in the background, I'm sorry, they're talking Xbox, I'm sure. You gotta love it. So you get the general of the boots. I call them like the imaginary heart top is what I try to go for. The bottom I already actually, oh, hey, got a piece of vinyl stuck to the bottom of this cup. The bottom I had already painted that slate gray and epoxied over, just because it's easier to do it that way. And then when this is completely dry, I'll actually do little foot things. I'll do it on the other one and I'll show you guys. Alright, so that's that for that part. Yep, I'm using acrylic paints, Debbie. So with this, because, and this is how I look at it, you guys can do them however you want. Like I said, this is my own personal touch. I'm just happy to share my techniques with you. So because there's the boots here and the gnomes have robes, obviously if their little feet are sticking out, they're going to have some bunching in their little robes. So I just make little marks on the sides so it looks like their little robes are kind of bunching up around their boots. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't even have to be the same on every side, because fabric doesn't fall the same in real life. Let's use our imaginations. I know this, Ashley, this color combination is probably one of my new favorites now. It really is. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to go on to the next gnome, and then we'll go back over and do the silver accents with the silver marker when that's dry. See, it's just that right amount of not quite fully cured, not quite tacky, so to speak. I don't know how to explain it. I definitely left my windows open because, you know, epoxy. I mean, it's what you're supposed to do. And, well, I ended up with, okay, I'm gonna have to turn this guy upside down. I'm a little weird about things. Alright. I kind of want to do some more gnomes, but I think that I want to do I feel like that looks a little weird. I'm gonna tuck this in a little bit more. I want to do a tie-dye gnome next, and then Ruth has some really good ideas. I love gnomes. I don't know about all of you guys, but I'm a little bit obsessed. I think they're cute as all outdoors. I have little sports gnomes in front of my house in the yard in the summertime. My neighbors and I used to have wars because they have the opposing college football team nemesis. And we used to play pranks on each other and hide each other's gnomes. It was fantastic. So we have gnomes here, but they are not just for Christmas. Definitely not. Okay, there's that, and I will show you guys real quick. I'll let that dry. Oh wait, I was gonna do a little, I gotta do his little, what am I doing? I don't know. Can you tell it's Monday? Everybody else have a better day? I really hope so. Yes, I have, yep, Angela, I have several. I don't know if it's still up in the albums, but I do tie-dye with glitter a lot. And if I hadn't just given the cup I did to its owner today, I could show you. But yes, I do glitter. There's those little robe grooves. You guys can put as many or as little as you want. I'll let those dry. Should just take a second until I've had this brush for like a year and a half and it's struggling. I apparently need to just cave and buy new ones. Let me show you on this gnome. And remember, like I said, I couldn't find my black, so we're using the pavement. But if you look, yes, Terry, I will do a tie-dye tutorial again for sure. It's a whole lot of fun and it's one of my favorite things to do actually. So yeah. So you can see this is my first guy. Once these are dry, I'll do a little, I'll outline them in silver, and you can use gold, use whatever you want, guys. And I put little shiny marks on them, and then on the bottom here, obviously not right now because it sat in glitter on my table, I gotta wipe it down, but I'll actually do little boot outlines, if that makes sense, the look underneath. So just an added little extra for your customers. People giggle and love those, so. Ashley, I mean, you need to make one. They're super easy, like I'm telling you. It was the best wing it time that I had ever had, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. Usually I just have really fun, happy mistakes after I ruin something 3 times, you know, because I like to be extra. And then happy accidents happen. Great thing about this paint, it does not take very long to dry. then you go through. And you just do cute little shiny marks. Because they shine their little boots up, you know they do. I did consider going like on the robe outlines, but I thought that would be too much silver, and I can't find my gold pen to make it different. I think I have a red one somewhere too. But that's literally all you have to do, guys. And then of course we'll attach the noses. I think tomorrow I use E600 or E6000. I'm sorry, I did this last night, and I just touched a wet boot on the other one. I kept saying E600 and it's E6000. You know, whatever, the gray tube. The stuff that I end up getting all over myself, because I do every single time. Yep, I smudged my other boot on my other elf. Kathy, please do. These are my noses. I will put those on. I do want to wait, I think, until morning to do the noses and obviously the vinyl, just because I prefer that it's fully cured. And like I said, it was my bad. The sun was shining through my window today. I really thought it was warmer than it was. So I failed. It happens. It's Monday. What did you say to do on the poof of the hat? On the wine glass. So I did add a little bit of white glitter to it. I didn't like it. I had textured it kind of originally. I'm still debating. I actually kind of am thinking about adding like another layer of texture to it. I don't know. I also considered adding like real little like cotton fluff and then epoxying over it, but epoxy just mats down everything, and it wouldn't be very washable if I did, like, you know. Nice to know I'm normal. I am the most abnormal person you've probably ever met in your life, Terry, I promise. So for the poof, I'm still kind of undecided. I put white glitter on it. I don't like it, so I'm undecided. My other thought was possibly, because everybody's using, what is it, that spackle? And my daughter has this whole cake frosting kit that she never uses, so I was debating on stealing one of her little things and doing a little spackle ball. Sorry, my son was sign languaging me from the stairs. So I'm not sure. I have to think about it, I think, for another day. Honestly, I had my poop in a group. I was going like 120% today. And then it's like all of a sudden the Monday caught up and I was like, ugh. Everything happened. And then like the final straw was the fact that my husband called me. He was like, hey, need you to drop everything and come and get me. Well, hello, Jessica. How are you? So, yay, it's Monday, and I was late, and it is what it is, but I will show you guys the final products tomorrow. This guy turned out absolutely freaking cute. I'm so excited about him. I think I'm going to, I found the wine tumbler insulator, I don't know what you call them, because this came in one of those sets, and I think I'm going to do another gnome. And I think it's going to be the opposite colors. I think the bottom will be the Sugar Plum Fairy and the top will be the Robin Hood. So it's like a set of wine tumbler gnomes. And I think I'm going to try and do a house for the wine bottle part. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to try it and see how it looks. And then I will do the wine tumbler part with you guys if I decide to do the mushroom house. Thank you so much. Hi, Teresa. But other than that, let's see. I kind of smudged it right there, but that's okay. I can take it off with a little bit of rubbing alcohol once the epoxy has set. Yeah, I thought so too, Angela. I was thinking about it today and I was like, what am I going to do with this? And I really think it needs to happen. And of course I probably have to run and do that now because, you know, your ideas aren't ideas for very long. They're not yours anyway. Okay, just going to go over this guy quick. Those cute little boots. And he is all done other than the little bottom feeties and his nose and his decal. I do think that the little, what did I just do with my paint lid? Oh, happy Monday. Telling ya. And I did think it was really, really stinking hilarious that my package showed up today after I decided to go ahead and do this tutorial last night. The glitter part with the Red Riding Hood, because my love bug had not gotten here yet. And the USPS likes to play games with me. We fight a lot. So, you know. Jessica, they are like my favorite things. It was my happy wing accident. And as far as the little wine cups, I don't think I'm going to put anything on the back of them. Like, they're little. So, I don't know. I think it would just make them too busy. I think between the gnome, the pair with him, and the little mushroom house wine tumbler, it'll be enough. But that is it. Does anybody have any questions? Like I said, this was going to be super quick. Only because I couldn't show you guys how to do the cheats for the vinyl, because, you know, life. Teresa, no, you need to make one of these cups. They're a whole lot of fun. Thank you. I don't do anything for the lids. I haven't thought that far ahead. You know, I kind of considered it, but a friend of mine likes to do the toppers, the whipped cream toppers. But to me, I don't know about you guys, for me personally, like if somebody were to ask me to do something, like a customer, I probably would figure something out. But for myself, it's just an added step. Like, give me my water or my wine or my coffee or whatever I'm drinking out of that tumbler. I don't want to have to lift something. I don't want to do any of that. So that's my frame of mind. By all means, though, if you guys think of something that's really sweet, try it and then show us. We are so those people that want you guys. If you guys want to do a live, get a hold of one of us. We're happy. It helps with our algorithms. I can speak English, I swear. And it's fun. We want these things to happen. You know, if you're cool with sharing your techniques, by all means, get a hold of me, get a hold of Ruth, Ashley, Sydney, Abby, one of the mods. I mean, any of us. Yes. Part 1 is any of our tutorials are always found in the album section. There'll be a picture and a title, obviously, on the album. And then in the comments, the link for the video will be there. And if you guys have any questions, blow me up. If it's late at night, I'll probably be sleeping. Maybe not. I might be up playing Animal Crossing. You never know, because that's what I do when I'm not doing cups or teaching kids or being tormented by my kids too. You know. But this turned out fantastic. I do love this one, and I hope my customer loves it as well. It's turning out fantabulous. And the little cup, like I said, I'll keep you guys posted. I think I'll probably work on the other, the matching gnome tumbler, wine tumbler, and then the house tomorrow. I got your message, Jess. You guys are so welcome. An extra vinyl file? Like a different wording? If you buy the bundle, you get the free file with it. I will talk to Ashley and Ruth. I created the file specifically for this. You know, it's nothing spectacular. It's just something I really threw together, and created the sweater looking part. But I mean, it's a super, super cute little, and I loved the font. The font was just so fitting of a gnome. Oh, you get the, so basically what we're going to do when you buy the bundle, it's a download, so you can cut it yourself. So it's a free digital, or it's a free digital download with the bundle purchase. But like I said, I'll talk to Ashley too and see if we can't put it up on the website as well. If that's the case. But you can use that as much as you want. Like, I created it for this group specifically for this. But, you know, as long as you're not out there selling it, claiming it as your own, I don't care. You can even share it. Like, yep. Then you should have had the opportunity to download. I didn't see how Ashley set it up. But if you have any questions, like, just go check you should have the option in there, is I think how it works. Uncertain. I didn't set it up. I'm not that tech savvy, obviously. I could barely even turn down my volume. So, but yeah, you guys, I mean, you're more than welcome to it. That was kind of one of the perks of buying the bundle. Obviously, I did not come up with the saying, "You're my favorite gnomie." I don't know who gets credit for that, but whoever they are, they're awesome. So, but if you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask here. I'll answer as soon as I can. If I miss it, tag me, chase me down, whatever. Life is chaos. I appreciate you guys coming and joining me even after I was late. And, you know, hot mess express that I am, which if you join me for as many lives or for any more lives, you'll see that it's pretty much the normal for me. So, but with that being said, you guys have a lovely evening. I'm probably going to take my butt to bed early tonight for once, and hopefully be up first thing in the morning working on another tumbler while I Sam, I use a polymer clay. It's that sculpty clay, so you bake it onto the hat or onto the cup. There is a part 1 that explains it a whole lot better, and it's available in the album section, and there is a link to the video in the comments from last night's live, where I go over it in more depth. I don't do it on the live just because I wanted to have it baked on already and ready to go, but I do explain it pretty much. So, but it keeps it so it's not heavy, which is my thing, because I have little hands, obviously. I mean, they look like little midget hands on the screen, so. But that was my big thing. I can't do heavy cups. I drop them. I drop everything. So, you know, it's a good thing I have a protector on my phone, because I drop that a whole lot too. But if there's anything else, you guys have a wonderful night, and hit me up if you have questions. And other than that, I will talk to you guys soon, and there will be more tutorials definitely scheduled soon. So we are going to pick up the pace here and get back to where we were as far as algorithms for Facebook. So you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you later.